Hello YouTube, Infinite Magicraid community, Gandalf here. We're having the classic arena competition on right now. And I would say in this event, what you want to do, just because tomorrow is settlement, or I guess today is settlement, a lot of people might not be willing to put like one hero on defense. What you could do if you want your life easier is to do a lot of these farming. After this week is over, everyone's going to have one hero on defense. Beginning of the week will make your farming a lot easier. Of course, we need 400 games on Classic Arena, so obviously this is the perfect event to farm while completing this last requirement to get your E1 Catherine. I'm going to showcase my team a little bit. I am doing really poor. I'm like ranked 71 right now. But I have Allcaster and I picked a Lydia for this particular reason, right? People will be re-rolling or choosing Nazils and Sendos to make, this a lot easier. I try to make the best out of the resources I have available. And if you notice, my Allcaster and my Lydia are severely underleveled, but they're like, they're really a toolkit. And we'll soon see how this toolkit works a little bit. And I've opted to use Adeline instead of Wim, just simply, instead of Hazanja, just because there's so many Liz in Arena right now. Surprisingly, I don't see any right now, but there's usually a lot of Liz on defense, and Hazanja just can't kill Liz. So I'm opting for just single target nuking as my go-to. So let's go through this list and see how we do. Okay. And this is where Lydia comes in super handy with being a guaranteed hero. I can poke the opponent space just so that I'm guaranteed to go first now. That obviously didn't work according to plan. That's okay. Not all is lost. Clearly, I just simply need, let's see how fast is their space. Well, that's the odd one, right? Like that space is really fast. That's the odd one out, to be honest. Let's get rid of the main DPS here. I brought in Allcaster just so that I can do that. And of course, space at E1, you start to be able to push turn meter back a lot. And that becomes really, really helpful. I hope I can survive one more turn doing this. This is not looking good. Okay, so you see Allcaster have just given his little thing buff to Mackin, which is intended, right? Because my Mackin's not E3 and is not doing all the damage in the world. But now it is. Look at that. Okay. Start to see the synergy there, right? Let's go to the next team. Again, same idea. I'm going to poke their space back. Normally, I don't have issue, but let's get rid of that Moshi first. And Horrified does work on Mamook. Mamook is usually an annoying one, so we try to kill Mamook if we can. Good. Now let's push their space back. We got another turn. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Push their turn meter back some more. Okay. So it's really not about damage at all. And look, Allcaster, I thought about leveling up Allcaster. It's definitely an option. Like you saw with 3 stack, he was hitting hard, just being level 80 something. So let's keep going. early game, a lot of people don't have resistance on their build, right? So that just makes this so much stronger. So you can easily CC everyone. You can get rid of the main threat. Okay, Hazanja is still going to move, but that's not the end of the world. In fact, if Hazanja moves, likely we're going to lose Allcaster, which allows us to... But let's make sure the Macken is killed there. Okay. Now, what I definitely don't want to see is that Nordak end up going. Because when Nordak goes, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Because that 2-turn immunity will buy it a lot of time. But because all cast... That's what I don't want happen. I don't know how that happened. Is this Nordak really fast or something? Oh, right, because Diemu cleansed and gave everybody speed. Oh, that's so annoying. I should have killed the Diemu first. Now we're in a lot of trouble just simply because, you know, we can't hit through that immunity. We got to deal with 2 turns of immunity, and this is just really bad now. Yeah, this is a lost cause. Whoops. Probably should have slowed down the DMU instead. We'll give that one more try. Not the best idea to do, right? You don't want to be wasting these tickets. You want to make sure you go after teams you can absolutely win against. Let's focus on killing that DMU this time. We CC'd everyone. Let's get rid of that because the DMU actually is... I underestimated how much big of a threat that DMU actually is. Yeah, that's... Oh, wait. You didn't go ahead and kill my... I was hoping you would kill my Allcaster, just simply because Allcaster... Oh, right, because Lydia is also very low leveled. Usually the AI likes to target... forget it. This is a lost cost. Okay, we're moving on to the next one. Either we level up like Lydia or something. That just wasn't going according to plan there. Let's try the next one. All these Nordaks that we see are all super annoying. Deal with the primary threat. Oh, we got to be really careful about Catherine's, right? Because Catherine's can cleanse once they get to a certain level. We should be able to get one more turn off of the space, and the imprison really helps, right? Make sure they don't get the turn meter. Keep pushing Nordak back. Let's work on getting rid of that Nordak. Okay, good. Perfect, I needed that buff. And we should be able to kill the space with that. No? All right. Okay, next one, Realm Hopper. This one has a E3 Moshi, so that's our biggest threat. And they got a Catherine E1. So what I'm hoping will happen is I will deal with... I should be able to get a first turn, and we'll kill the Moshi. And we will hopefully, you know, everything goes smoothly from there. Go after the Moshi. Okay, the Catherine is going to cleanse that. So we got to make sure we kill the Moshi here. Yeah, that's the consolidation. Everyone got cleansed. That's okay. We don't want Wim to go, but he's gonna go anyways. We have one threat left. Okay, it's easy from here, right? We can just auto this. Yeah, let's focus on killing the space maybe. So if you have a Santa, which everyone probably should be able to get by week 3, this is going to work for you as well, the strategy. Of course, you might not have Lydia, but that should probably deal with a lot of... Okay, so here we got another... I think I remember he had a really fast Zara, so this strategy might not work as well. Yeah, like this is one of those odd ones where you have a really fast CC hero. We can definitely give this a try. We're gonna aim to kill the... Oh man, all of these teams look so threatening. Because Eratos does some really funny business as well. So, but we will see everybody with space, right? So everybody's gonna have a space. Not everybody has Catherine E1s yet, so we'll do this one last showcase, and I think we're okay with our intent, right? So we CC'd everyone. Let's make sure we kill it. It's okay. It's fine. Go ahead and kill my Allcaster, please. Catherine's probably the more annoying one. And do take note of the color advantage, right? So red is strong against green, and green strong against... Sorry, red is strong against blue, blue strong against green, and green is strong against red. And they do 25% extra damage, in case you didn't know that already. I know this is probably stuff that people don't pay attention to or forget to pay attention to. There. Okay, so Mackin's boosted now. And that's like a ton of extra damage from Mackin. Okay, so that's kind of my brief showcase of my team. It's, remember, on offense you can do you have the ability to really target the enemy team. And even like teams like this, right? Like I know they have a really fast Santa, for example. You still can take advantage of Lydia, because what happens is when I use my space, my Lydia is going to get some extra turn meter. Which hopefully... Oh no, they resisted. Which should allow me to get that extra turn in. Oh, Nordak's gonna go. Let's hope we kill this Mac in there, and I think we're home free, right? I didn't know that she did that much damage. These dots. Oh man, am I gonna die to these dots? No way. No way. Adhesion does that much damage early game too? Alright, that was the last one for now. Also, a couple things, right? If you're starting out, make sure you do your endless cloister. You should be able to get up to around stage 20 to 21-ish. Like, I know Efret is a pain in the butt because not a lot of us have a good direct damage dealer. We might not have good poison setups at this point in game. So usually these two are the ones that will get most people. You should be able to get up to 21 though. What you can do is take advantage of, if you haven't seen my guide in my main video, like these are the 3 you want to focus on. And if you do need survivability, you can pick this one up and take out Frost. But for the most part, I will pick Power of Defense, Prowess for sure, because what you can do is early game, we're going to have a lot of shielders, right? You're eventually converting shields to damage. So this is going to work really well with this synergy. Here, you have the ability to actually slow down the enemy. So you're basically cycling more turns by putting down, basically, cycling more turns on the enemy, which helps. If you need survivability, you can always switch Frost out for redemption. What you would do is you go into Divine Market, and what I would do is buy 1 copy of each for that type so that I can get the boost. Getting these boosts early is going to help you clear a lot further. Like my team is really weak, and I'm able to beat level like 20. Not a problem there. Nothing too crazy there. And of course, we all know that, the reason why we want to do that is because the Rainbow Store, we want 20,000 to pick up a free copy of Santa. You can see I got 50,000 points already. We're going to be able to farm, make sure you farm all of these points every single week, right? You get a ton of these. And I think every time you clear a new stage, you get more, but for the repeat of stage, like we get 100 keys every week. So we're going to get 1,000 from here. 100, 100. So rough, what is that? 500, 600, 630. So 1,600 a week. So if I repeat that for 2 more weeks, plus here, we're getting this 1,000 here. I think in 2 weeks time, just enough, right? Just enough. Rainbow Store, 30. Yeah, so 1,600 2. Yeah, 32. We're gonna be just barely enough to get it roughly on day 21st. So 3 weeks in, everybody hopefully will be able to get that. I think as you do, and of course, new players, right? You should be doing your your War of Throne as well, because you're in the same bracket. So everyone you're fighting against is also really weak. So shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, maybe not. Since at this point I'm facing up against the very few hero players that are actually in this. But as a group, you are getting merit chests, right? So help your guild out, do your contribution. See, I'm contributing the most right now. But please do them, because you're going to be able to get, at the end of it, equipment selection chest. Now, early on, you're also getting blessings. So getting blessings is a good way of, strengthening your hero early on as well. For those of you who are wondering about the beginning Yeti event, you should be able to claim up to this one, I think, for free if we just do the math, right? 160. With 10 minutes every hour we get 10, so 240 times 7, that will be 161. That'll be 160. So you should be 168. So you should be able to claim just up to this point. If you do choose to buy, these give 100 intimacy each time. So depending on how much you value the remaining things, right? Like getting one of these blessings early on, especially something like attack up, is going to be super helpful and universal. Only the question becomes, is it worth it? Because you will need, I think you need to buy all of it, right? I think you need 14, so yeah, you need to buy both. So you need 14, so you don't actually need to buy all 16. So I suppose you can skip the $5 one. You will get 1, 3, 6, and 4. No, wait, you do need all of it. It's 32. Okay, never mind. So yeah, they are making you buy all of it. Is that even worth it? That's like $50, isn't it? That's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it to get this, because these come later on. For those of you who are wondering, you get these indies chests way more frequently. Like, you're better off in the future if you ever plan to get the limited hero through these packs, right? Because they bundle it behind the $99 pack. They're making you spend the extra 70 or 80 before that. But if you ever plan to go for limited heroes, this is probably the cheapest way to go. And along the way, with the way they structure a lot of these packs, is you will get selection chests. So in these, the values are a lot, it's a lot lower. Like, don't be fooled. Spending $50 for this is not worth it. You're better off just saving it for other opportunities. Of course, I think you have these in beginner packs. Maybe not in Division Store this early. What you see on my other account in the Division Store, like, you can get really good mythic pieces really cheap. $50, you're better off spending that on something else. So unless you really want to at this point. So yeah, that's kind of a quick review and snapshot of the events right now. And best of luck in Arena with it for everyone. I'll catch you next time. Gandalf out.